So Bitcoin is pumping 68,000 USA dollars, but altcoins are not pumping today. What's happening, right? Today, guys, is a very critical moment for cryptocurrencies, especially if you want to make money in this market. And you all know, guys, we look at Bitcoin because it's the indicator of the bull market. This is what we need to see. We need Bitcoin pumping in order for our meme coins to start pumping as well, our long-term meme coins. So if we bring in these support and resistance, 68,000 USA dollars on Bitcoin is kind of a resistance, and we're seeing now the weekly candle is about to close above it. And we're on a Friday, so not much happens during a Friday. So possibly going to have a very bullish weekly candle. So why Bitcoin first is pumping? Well, we have US claims, initial claims. Is it bullish or bearish? What we want to see is how the market reacts to the news, and the market reacted very well. Bitcoin pumped since that news, right? Now, the second thing is we have now, which I don't think this is the main reason why this is happening. It's mainly because of this reason here, and because BlackRock is buying Bitcoin, and when they see these things, they buy up even more, and that's why Bitcoin is pumping. So we as well have now, in an SEC filing late this afternoon, Microsoft disclosed that an assessment of investing in Bitcoin is currently proposed. Microsoft is about to start buying Bitcoin as well. If you weren't here in the previous bull market, guys, how did the previous bull market start? It started with Tesla announcing and Elon Musk announcing that Elon Musk first announced that he liked Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin, and Tesla announced that they're going to start accepting Bitcoin for payment. That's what started the Bitcoin pump. It was around 30K. Now, Bitcoin was on its way up, but it happened around here, and it sent Bitcoin even higher. So these kind of news are usually the catalysts we want to see that starts a bull market, and we're seeing them now happening. So that's a very bullish thing. Now you will ask me, but why altcoins are not pumping, sir? I'm impatient. I need them to start pumping. Why I need to buy me that BMW finally, or that Lambo, or whatever I want to buy. I need it now. So why altcoins are not pumping? Well, the simple reason they're not pumping, right? Some of them do pump, right? Some of them, the strongest meme coins, like we seen Brett Eat pumping yesterday. Some did, some did, but the majority didn't, right? And especially those large caps ones, like Eat, for example, is struggling against Bitcoin. And the reason is simple. Now, because it's only BlackRock and the big boys buying Bitcoin, nobody's buying altcoins, right? Your day-to-day retail is not interested. The day-to-day retail is not interested to buy now. You know, the mindset of the retail is the mindset of someone who loses money. It's not the mindset of someone who makes the money. So the retail buy up when they get a confirmation. Once Bitcoin is at 80K, then they will feel confident. Oh, now I can start buying altcoins. And how do we know they're not doing that is Bitcoin dominant. Right? Bitcoin dominance is now put in a new all-time high. That is crazy. 59% on the Bitcoin dominance, which means that most of the buy pressure now in the crypto space is in Bitcoin. And as well, this means that meme coins and altcoins that are strong now today are strong with a strong Bitcoin dominance, which means whatever price they are at right now, as soon as Bitcoin dominance is gonna reverse, they're gonna fly higher. They're gonna start printing those juicy god candles. It's because they are being bid, people are buying them, even though Bitcoin dominance is going up. So that's the good news here, is that first off, if I wasn't allocated today in the market, if I was late and I did not buy enough, and I feel like I'm under allocated to this upcoming bull market, right? That is about to happen actually now. We're seeing it. Like Bitcoin is actually outperforming everyone's expectations. You would think now we were at the range high here. We were supposed to see a Bitcoin drop at least, right? At least go back to 63K and then we move back up, but it's not doing that. And we're seeing some like reverse rug now. This is a reverse rug. A reverse rug is when you have sideliners trying to buy, but they never get their entry because they are being rugged by big people, by Microsoft and BlackRock buying up. They're not letting people buy up the supply, and they are buying up the supply. That's a reverse rug, right? You want to buy low, but it never happens, and it just keeps pumping. So this shows that a breakout is about to happen literally on Bitcoin. So if I was new to the market today, if I wasn't allocated enough, and a bull market happens only once every 4 years, and this is where life-changing money is made. And I know that if I miss it, then I have to wait 4 more years, and I'm getting older, and I'm missing out, and all that stuff, right? That's honestly how I would feel if I wasn't allocated in the market today. I would be shaking right now because this is about to actually start ripping. And what would calm me down is Bitcoin dominance here. This is the good news for people that are on the sideline, or people that still want to buy, right? And the spaghetti hands now slowly building some strength, right? This is the good news. The actual life-changing pumps, the god candles, happen with a Bitcoin dominance weakness. When Bitcoin dominance reverses, when Bitcoin dominance is going up, that's when you want to be buying, or at least you have time, right? You have some time to be allocated to be buying slowly slowly buying in these strong meme coins, right? These strong altcoins, and those that shown most of the strength, right? Like Breton ETH recently, right? Massive strength. While the market is not doing great, right? I can show you multiple altcoins today that are not really in their best environment today, right? Especially the large caps, because the large caps are bleeding now toward Bitcoin, maybe, right? People get richer or whatnot, and the whales are not interested, because to push a Pepe, let's say you need a bunch of whales to start buying, but the whales now are buying Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin dominance is kind of not favorable for large caps, but very favorable for lower caps like Breton ETH. Also, that means something like Breton ETH is gonna fly even higher when this is gonna start moving down. But the point here is, if I wasn't allocated today in the market, I would freak out. I would honestly start to freak out, right? Because as soon as this starts to reverse, most of the entries will be literally be gone, right? No more entries, and whatever dreams and hopes and aspirations will die with the Bitcoin dominance going down. You see, guys, that a lot of people take this the other way. A lot of people are more reactive to the charts than proactive. They should think ahead, but most of the people are reacting straight up, real-time reaction. Bitcoin dominance is going up. Okay, it's like they're either selling or not buying. Bitcoin dominance is starting to go down. Bitcoin dominance is here. Maybe it's gonna bounce back up. It's not the right time, right? And then Bitcoin dominance is here. Maybe it's gonna bounce back up, right? You know, until it's too late. And I've seen this in the previous cycle. Until it's too late, and then people start to buy. Like most people actually start buying here when Bitcoin dominance is here, and that's why they get wrecked, because this is usually the top for most of the altcoins. In that case, this is the buy zone, right? That's where Bitcoin dominance is at right now. We got this guy who is like the most viral guy when it comes to Bitcoin dominance. He's been talking about it, that it's gonna go to 60% for over a year now. Benjamin Coin. And now it's about to hit 60%. So the worst for altcoins is pretty much behind us right now. It's at 59.17%. 60% is the top. Then this means after that, we're gonna start to see finally the real altcoin season. Finally. For those that never actually experienced that, let me put some random coin here. So let's add Dogecoin here, which is a very good example. It's an old coin, so we have more data in the past on what happened. When you see that when Bitcoin dominance started dropping, this is when Dogecoin started moving up. And it peaked, literally, the top on Dogecoin was the bottom on Bitcoin dominance. Now, still, there were some other coins pumping, right? There were some other coins pumping. It wasn't the end of the altcoin season and all that. While Bitcoin dominance is ranging here, some random coins start to pump, right? Everything starts to pump. This is when it comes to, when I tell you guys in the bull market, everything starts to pump. It's a tide that lifts all ships. Everything starts like fireworks everywhere. But what we're interested in here is the buy strategy, the buying strategy, the entry strategy. When do we need to actually get in for the pump? All right. We need to get in when Bitcoin dominance is actually moving up, because you don't know when it's going to top. That's the thing. You don't know when it's going to top. But once it tops, it's pretty much late. You don't have actually much time left. So here to Dogecoin started pumping is 21 days. Around 21 days. As you can see, this is Dogecoin. The line here shows the top on Bitcoin dominance. 21 days, Dogecoin started moving. So we already missed the actual floor price on Dogecoin, which is pretty much what you want to get into. Dogecoin here was already up and already on everyone's radar. In this last pump here, it was not as a high of a pump, right? It was maybe a 5 to 10x left. So you already missed the actual 100x pump. Once it starts to get to trend down, your chances of actually making millions starts to reduce. And that's why today, when we come to Bitcoin dominance stopping here, that's how I feel now. Because I try to put myself in, like, I try to imagine what if I wasn't allocated, right? What if actually I just came in, or let's say I was gambling on pump fund meme coins and I lost all my money and I'm trying again because I did not want to hold one thing and believe in something. I just wanted to jump from coin to coin to coin, and now I'm in zero, or I'm in stable coins. I would be very concerned if I'm not in the market. Actually, looking at Bitcoin, 68,000 is about to break out. One more thing is that this dip here is over, right? This 48k was it. I still see people calling for 30k Bitcoin, 40k Bitcoin. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I wish for people to get dips, right? Dips are opportunity, but the point is, when the dip comes, people freak out, right? People don't have the cojones, the necessary power to take advantage of a dip, right? When a dip comes, people start to freak out. When the things pump, they start to wish for a dip. A lot of people here today, if they are are now unallocated and they're waiting for a dip, they are gonna be in for a surprise here. I don't see it happening, guys, right? This was it. And I made few videos in the past, right? Few videos last week and like pretty much this last month that this possibly it was the dip or was the low for the year for 2024. And we're not gonna visit this again. And that's what I do think is gonna happen, guys. The reason I'm talking about what if people were sidelined, because I felt the same way here, guys. In 2020, right? 2019, 2020, when I started to see this Bitcoin dominance topping, and I knew it was gonna start to top here and people were talking about it and stuff like that, I felt some anxiety because I was not allocated enough, right? I was not allocated enough. I tried to start buying and stuff because we just came out of the lockdown thing and everything, and it was a lot of uncertainty. Like not like today. Today is very manageable. Like if you were here back in the days, today is like a piece of cake, right? What we see in this range here is a piece of cake. The actual range is pretty soft on people, this range here, not like in 2020 or 2019. It was pretty harder, pretty harsh. It was a doomsday thing. Now we don't have a doomsday scenario, and still the spaghetti hands are still doing their thing, but not like 2020. 2020 is like you were having a hard time to believe this bull market is gonna ever happen. People were calling that's a death of Bitcoin. So now that's why I'm talking about it, right? Because I feel like some people are gonna be in this situation now. Some people are gonna be in this situation knowing that Bitcoin dominance has finally reached its target, which is 60%, and then it's gonna start moving down, and they're gonna get left behind till the next bull market. And they're gonna see here when Bitcoin dominance is gonna be here and everybody's partying, everybody's having fun. Now we're still gonna catch coins, don't get me wrong. We're still gonna enjoy the altcoin season and catch new coins and whatever and whatnot. But for the long term holds, which are the ones that are gonna make most of the money, it's gonna be pretty much late when Bitcoin dominance is here. We're still gonna trade, we're still gonna find new gems and like in and outs and stuff like that. But here is where you find your long-term holds. Here is when you trade. But people do the opposite. People trade the whole way up on Bitcoin dominance. They are in and out from this coin, from this coin. By the time Bitcoin dominance stops and gives the perfect dips, they learned the wrong lesson, which is not to hold. And here at the low of Bitcoin dominance, they're gonna learn to hold, and it's gonna be too late to actually be holding anything. And that's about it here, guys. I do think we're getting close to a bull market soon. So what's gonna happen here once this is gonna reverse? This is the most important. What's gonna happen here, guys, is once it's gonna start reversing, we're gonna start seeing pumps left and right. First it's gonna start with disbelief as usual, then believe, then everybody euphoria and everything like that. Everything is gonna get priced up. Meme coins are gonna fly, right? Even the worst meme coins are gonna do some crazy numbers that you never seen before. People are gonna start to finally believe. People are gonna get rich. Some people are not, and we're finally gonna get the meme coin season that everybody is waiting for. And if you are new here and you never experienced the bull market, I'm really hoping you will finally see that. And especially if you believed and you stuck around and you did not get this trend shake you, and you actually held on and did not get shaken out. I really wish for you to see that, and a lot of people are gonna finally experience a real bull market once this is gonna happen, and you will see some crazy stuff. Prepare for sleepless nights and pumps all over and a lot of dopamine basically, and a lot of money made. So that's what we're waiting for here. It's actually pretty bullish. Bitcoin dominance is about to top because we're going into Q4 now. This is Q4. We're about to end 2024. Believe it or not, we got almost 2 months left now. 2024 is about to end, and actually 2025 is the real bull market. So we do have few months left, right? And then the winners are gonna win and the losers are gonna lose, right? So I hope you guys are ready for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.